Welcome back to my Toronto Thunderbirds franchise here on Madden 25, and I'm just going to start this episode by apologizing for the upload schedule of this, because it has not been good since I came back. Having a newborn kind of throws off your schedule a lot. I honestly hadn't even realized that I didn't upload an episode for over a week, but anyway, we are back today here in Season 3. It looks like we got a win in the last episode, 34-24, and now we are getting ready to take on the 3-1 Giants. Now, there are a few player upgrades we need to get to before we really get into this episode, but let's start with defensive end Tony George, who was a 6th round pick, now up to a 75 overall, and he's going to get +2 to his finesse move. But the real problem with Tony George is his block shedding is only at 57, and I'm trying to get that up, it's just not wanting to move. Next up is defensive back Jaleel Torrance. We're going to upgrade his slot ability. He goes up to an 82 overall right now, and he gets +1 to catching, 2 to man coverage, 1 to play rec, 2 to press, 1 to pursuit, and 1 to zone. Second-year receiver Sidney Peters has an upgrade. We're going to upgrade his slot ability, and we're going to see what kind of boost he gets on this one. He's going to get +1 to awareness, ball carrier vision, carrying, catching traffic, catching, and short route. And then finally, we have been missing this man for the last few games. Running back Keaton Mitchell makes a return to the roster, and he gets an upgrade point on his return, so we'll upgrade his elusive back trait, and he gets +1 to awareness, 2 to ball carrier vision, and 1 to spin move. I have made one other change to the roster here. If you remember in the last episode, I signed running back Isaac Guerrero, who got injured immediately. He's not injured very long, but I have added him to IR because we had another injury at defensive tackle, so I needed to sign a new one. Bobby Brown is going to miss the next 6 weeks of the season, so Jamarcus Norwood will be our #1 defensive tackle, and I signed Davon Hamilton to be our backup. It looks like the New York Giants have moved on from quarterback Daniel Jones. He is now the backup. The starter is rookie quarterback Malcolm Hart, who is only a 74 overall. At running back, they have Tyrone Tracy, who's an 84. Over at wide receiver, a 90 overall in Malik Neighbors, an 85 in Wan'Dale Robinson, and a 78 in Adonai Mitchell. I think I said his name right. Either way, it's AD Mitchell if I didn't. Tight end's going to be an 80 overall in Theo Johnson. Left tackle's an 87. Left guard's a 78. Center is a 79. Right guard's a 76. And right tackle will be an 81. Now, over on defense, they have LaMichael Overstreet, who is an 84 overall left end. At right end, a 78 and Clyde Gilmore. Defensive tackle is a 99 Dexter Lawrence. He might be an issue today. Outside linebacker is an 81 in Kayvon Thibodeau. Middle linebacker is an 80 in Bobby Okereke. Right outside linebacker is an 88 in Brian Burns. And then at corner, an 86 in Deontay Banks, an 84 in Drew Phillips, and a 78 in Samuel Womack. At free safety is an 85, and strong safety will also be an 85. After looking over the depth chart, I really don't know how this team is rated lower than us. Their defense looks absolutely amazing, so maybe the offense is what's holding them back, but I still think guys like Malik Neighbors are going to be an issue. Let's check out how their rookie quarterback does to start the game. From the 30-yard line out of shotgun, they'll give it to Tracy, who goes up the middle and will end up with about a 4-yard carry. Now a 2nd and 6. He comes out with 3 other guys in the backfield with him. I believe Malik Neighbors there at the bottom of your screen. Gonna send a man in motion. He will take the snap. It's giving another handoff, and he goes to the outside, but he is met and brought down for no gain by Lyle Blue, our rookie safety. So Malcolm Hart will come out in shotgun, looking to avoid a 3-and-out. He will take the snap and look to pass. He's going to fire this over the middle to a wide open man for the first down. So now at the 50-yard line, it's a brand new set of downs for New York. Hart out of shotgun, they go back to the outside, and he'll meet Lyle Blue again for just a 1-yard carry. That will set up a 2nd and 9. Hart goes back in shotgun again. From the 48, he'll draw back to pass a quick throw, and no one's there over the middle. It brings up a 3rd down. It will be a pistol set for the Giants on the next play. For a 3rd and 9, he sends Tracy in motion. So now Hart's the only one in the backfield. He'll look to pass, going over the middle. He finds the running back for the first down all the way down to the 23-yard line. We have now had 2 opportunities to get them off the field and have failed both, and now that's going to be an incomplete pass, knocked out of his receiver's hands. That now leads to a 2nd and 10. From the 23-yard line, back in a pistol set again. Hart's going to send a man in motion. He will take the snap and look to pass this time. He's going to throw this to the outside. It will be caught by the running back, who will be met and brought down, setting up a 3rd and 10. Another chance for the Thunderbirds to get their offense off the field. Back in a 5-wide set, Hart will take the snap. A quick throw to the outside that is caught, but he's immediately brought down. Malik Neighbors for a 4-yard play, and they'll kick a field goal. And this is why I sometimes simulate field goals, because had we watched that, he 100% would have made it, but now he's missed it, and we take over at the 26-yard line. Let's see what kind of offense we get today. Quarterback Ben Richardson back in shotgun. Keaton Mitchell's lined up at running back, and that's where we go with it. He's up the middle, making one man miss, breaking a tackle, and getting brought down for a 7-yard carry. A solid return. And by that, I mean like a solid return run, not obviously a kick return. But anyway, 2nd and 3 from the 33. He's going to send Dylan Kruger in motion. Take the snap and looks to pass. Stand in the pocket, and now Richardson looking to take off, and he will get brought down, and they rule it a sack because he got no gain on that. Brings up a 3rd and 3 at the 33. Richardson back in shotgun will take the snap and looks to pass. A quick throw to the outside, and he misses everybody. We will punt it away. On the Giants' next possession, they face a 3rd and 16. It's a possible 3-and-out. Hart out of shotgun will drop back to pass. He's going to go over the middle. He finds his man, and that one's going to set up a 4th and 11. Coming out of simulation on our next drive, we have driven all the way down to the Giants' 21-yard line near the end of the first quarter. It's still 0-0. Richardson back in shotgun, sending Kruger in motion. Will drop back and look to pass. And he's going to throw this one deep to the end zone, overthrow everybody, and nearly get intercepted. That brings up a 2nd and 10. Richardson back in a shotgun set again. Keaton Mitchell in the backfield. Take the snap, handoff to Mitchell, who goes to the outside. The blocking holds up, has the first down, and out of bounds at the 7-yard line to bring up a 1st and goal. That would take us down to the end of the first quarter. Richardson out of shotgun. A quick throw caught by his man, who dives into the end zone. Touchdown to Brian Duval. On their following drive, the Giants would have to punt it away. We would take over at the 4-yard line, but now it's a 3rd and 6 from the 8. So can we keep this drive moving? Richardson back in shotgun will take the snap. They're bringing a blitz. He goes downfield, finds his man. That's Dylan Kruger for the 1st down. However, later on in the drive in simulation, he would be intercepted by Tyler Nubin, so that drive would come to an end. And the Giants are looking to take advantage of that turnover. It's a 1st and 10 to the 17. He will drop back so fast. Hart dropping farther back under a lot of pressure and will throw this one away. Now that's going to bring up a 2nd and 10. Hart back in shotgun again. Will drop back and look to pass again, going to the end zone and overthrowing everybody. 3rd and 10. Another shotgun set. He's going to send his man in motion. Hart will take the snap and looks to pass. He's going over the middle, finds his man, and that's going to be a 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. Another shotgun set, then it's a read option, and he gets buried in the backfield by Zach Harrison. Brings up a 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line. With 2 running backs in the backfield, it will be another read option to the outside, and this time he is brought down by Lyle Blue and Tony George. Both rookies making a big play there in the backfield, so now a 3rd and goal from the 8-yard line. He is the only one in the backfield this time. Hart will obviously be looking to pass. Stand in the pocket. He's going to the end zone, and that one will be caught. Touchdown, Giants. They should tie this one up. Jumping into the second half here, we would get the ball first, but Josh Sample has picked off quarterback Ben Richardson. And once again, the Giants are looking to take advantage of it. 1st and goal from the 2 now. Hart will take the snap and hand off to Tracy, who goes up the middle, and the Giants will take a 14-7 lead. We face a 3rd and 7 on our next drive. From the Giants' 44, Ben Richardson back in shotgun. Keaton Mitchell is the running back. And he's under pressure immediately, breaks away from that one, now goes downfield, overthrows his man, nearly gets intercepted, and that will bring up a 4th down, where we will send out kicker Glenn Griffin for a 60-yard try. The kick is away, and it is good. We now go into the 4th quarter, where it's a 3rd and 3 at the 44-yard line. The Giants will have to punt it back to Toronto on their last drive. So now with 8.5 minutes to go in the game, can we drive downfield to take the lead? Richardson out of shotgun will drop back and look to pass. Rolling to the outside. He throws on the run and misses his man. It's a 4th down. Here we go. A shotgun set again. Richardson is going to go for it. Going downfield. He finds Dylan Kruger, but he can't hold on through the contact. We would get the ball back again, but it is now a 3rd and 15 at the 13-yard line. Trying to convert a massive play here. It's a quick throw to Kruger, and we're going to get nowhere near it. We'll punt it away. We need the defense to come up big here. It's a 3rd and 4, 2:17 to go in the game. From the 37-yard line, he's going to send a man in motion. Hart is the only one in the backfield. Will take the snap and looks to pass. He's dancing around, now going downfield. He'll find his man for the easy 1st down. We would burn our 2nd timeout on that play. Now 2:11 to go. And out of a shotgun set, they give it to Tracy, who was going to be met and brought down as we burn our final timeout with 2:08 remaining. 2nd and 9. Hart back in shotgun this time. See if they give it to Tracy. Never mind. They're going to send him in motion to the play receiver this time. Hart will drop back and look to go downfield. He's going to Tracy, and that should have been intercepted. 3rd and 9 at the 30-yard line here. He's going to send a man in motion. Hart will take the snap. A quick throw over the middle. Caught by his man for the 1st down. letting the clock run down as much as possible here from the 13-yard line. It's a 2nd and 11. Tracy is lined up at running back. They are most likely going to give it to him, and they do up the middle. He's got some room to run and sets up a 3rd and 1 from the 3. They would kneel it one more time, but they are going to kick a field goal here, and for some reason give us a second left on the clock. Not that we can really do anything with that. We're going to have a massive kick return to have a chance here. The kick is sent deep. Will it go for a touchback? Actually, it will not. We bring it out. The clock is at 0, and we're going to get met and brought down. So in a game where our quarterback threw 2 interceptions and our offense only put up 10 points, we fall to 2-3 on the season. And I'll be honest, my expectations for this year were a lot higher than where it seems this season is going. Final stats on the day: Ben Richardson goes 16 for 25, 171 yards, 1 touchdown, and 2 interceptions. On the ground, Keaton Mitchell got 58 yards on 11 carries, and receiving, Dylan Kruger 8 for 102, and Brian Duvall caught our only touchdown. Over on defense, Tracy Wilcox led the team in tackles with a total of 8. In sacks, Zach Harrison got 1, Tony George got 1, and Zach Sealer got 1. Interceptions, we came away with 0. And then the Giants rookie quarterback Malcolm Hart goes 20 of 31 for 221 and a touchdown. On the ground, they ran for 67 yards and a score, and receiving 7 catches for 74 yards and a touchdown. Okay, breaking the fourth wall just a bit. Generally, whenever I record these episodes, I record it all in one day, but that was not the case with this episode. I am recording this on another day, but in between these 2 sessions here, I decided to change the slider set again just because it has not really felt good in a while on this slider set. Sometimes we have good games, but there were a lot of throws, especially in the last game, that I feel like our 90+ overall quarterback should be making. So I have found another CPU versus CPU slider set. I had been using playmakers. I used playmakers all of last year, and they were really good, but this year it just has not felt right. So these come from CB Gaming, and I believe he calls them the Baker sliders. I guess it's another guy that he knows. But either way, these will be the sliders that we roll with currently. The only other main change is we go from 10-minute quarters all the way up to a 14-minute, but instead of a 25-second accelerated play clock, we go all the way down to 12. So yeah, hopefully these sliders work out a little bit better. I would love to see our team play a little bit more to their rating. But anyway, let's get back into this episode with some player upgrades, starting with our starting tight end, Dylan Kruger, and he's going to get a vertical threat upgrade, getting +1 to break tackle, 2 to catching, 1 to medium route, run block, 2 to run block finesse, 2 to spec catch, and 1 to spin move. And our rookie tight end, Antoine Edmonds, is also going to get an upgrade to his vertical threat capability here, and he gets +1 to ball carrier vision, break tackle, catch in traffic, 3 to medium route, 1 to run block power, 1 to short route, 1 to spec catch, and 1 to spin move. Next up is our defensive captain, Tracy Wilcox. We're going to upgrade his field general trait, and he is going to get a few boosts here: 1 to awareness, block shed, 2 to man coverage, 1 to pursuit, 1 to strength, and 1 to tackle. And the final player with a player upgrade point is going to be Brian Duvall, who we finally have up to a 90 overall wide receiver, and he's going to get +1 to ball carrier vision, 4 to catching, 1 to jumping, and 2 to spectacular catching. We also now know the dev traits of a couple of the rookies on our team, starting with Deontay Waddle, our starting right guard. He is officially a star dev trait, and then over on defense, our starting free safety, Lyle Blue, is also going to be a star dev trait. In the next part of this episode, we will be taking on the Indianapolis Colts, who I believe are 1-4 on the season. Anthony Richardson is still their quarterback. He's an 86 overall. At running back is a 94 in Jonathan Taylor. Wide receivers a 90 overall in Josh Downs, an 82 in Alec Pierce, and a 76 in Donovan Peoples-Jones. Tight end is going to be an 84 overall. Left tackle is an 85. Left guard is going to be a 91, center is a 79, right guard's a 78, and right tackle is a 77. Over on defense, we'll be facing a 78 overall at left end. At right end's an 88 overall. Defensive tackle is a 76. Outside linebacker is going to be a 79. Middle linebacker is a 77. Right outside linebacker is a 78. Corner is going to be, oh my god, that corner room is not very good. A 76 overall is their number 1. Free safety is a 79, and strong safety is a 76. I would say it's pretty obvious that the strong point of this Colts team is their offense. Their defense does not seem to be that great. But now that I've said that, they'll probably shut us out or something crazy. But let's jump into this game and see if we can't pick up a win. And apparently their quarterback is not going to be Anthony Richardson, despite what the depth chart says. We jump in on a 3rd and 2 as they give it to Jonathan Taylor up to the 4-yard line to set up a 1st and goal. Apparently Anthony Richardson suffered an injury at the very start of this game. It says he's going to miss about half the game here. So their actual starting quarterback now, or I guess not their starter, but their quarterback they will be using is Eli Barton. Jumping back in, they have a 5-wide set on a 1st and goal. Barton will take the snap and looks to pass. He's going to be under pressure and getting sacked on the play by a host of Thunderbirds. That leads to a 2nd and goal from the 9. They come out in an I formation. Do they go back to Jonathan Taylor? He sends a tight end in motion, who will line up on the other side of the line. And they do give it to the running back, who goes to the outside. He'll get met and brought down to bring up a 3rd and goal. Barton comes back in shotgun again. Jonathan Taylor in the backfield. From the 7-yard line, he will drop back and look to pass. He's going to the outside, and he finds his man, who dives into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. I guess it is now time to find out if this slider set actually did anything for our offense. Ben Richardson comes out in shotgun. From the 30-yard line, it's a 1st and 10. And he's going to throw this over the middle, caught by Dylan Kruger, and that's going to be a gain of just a few yards. Now that brings up a 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line. Another shotgun set. Do we give it to Keaton Mitchell? Yes, we do. There goes our running back up the middle, and that will set up a 3rd and 3 with a 4-yard carry. To avoid a 3 and out. From the 37-yard line, he lines up under center. He's going to send a man in motion. Believe that is Braden Willis, who's lined up at tight end. Will take the snap, and it's a handoff to Nick Chubb, who will fight and not get the 1st down. No, they actually ruled he got there. From our view, it definitely looked like he was a little bit short, but I'll take a 1st and 10. Back in a pistol set, Richardson will look to pass. He's firing to the outside, caught by Kruger, and that's going to be a gain of about 6 yards this time. What I really need to see with this slider set is him throwing a little bit further downfield. 2nd and 4 from the 46-yard line. He'll take the snap, hand off to Keaton Mitchell, and Mitchell will get met and get brought down, and that's going to result in just a 1-yard carry. Now that sets up a 3rd and 3. Richardson lines up under center. He'll take the snap. They give it to Keaton Mitchell, who is not going to get to the marker. 4th and 2. The defense would force a 3 and out in simulation. So now it's a 1st and 10 as we take over at the Colts 49-yard line. Richardson back in shotgun, will drop back, going over the middle and getting intercepted. Tried to force that one into traffic, and the Colts will come away with it. We will now jump into the 2nd quarter. The defense would force another punt, but now we face a possible 3 and out. It's a 3rd and 6 from the 24. He's going downfield and missing Brian Duvall. We would once again force a punt in simulation, but then for the 2nd time here in the first half, Ben Richardson has been picked off. So I guess we will find out if the Colts can actually take advantage of it. They start at the 12-yard line. Barton is still in at quarterback. He will drop back and throw this to the outside. That'll be caught and set them up at about the 5-yard line. An I formation for the Colts now. He sends a man in motion. Jonathan Taylor is the running back. That's where they go with it. And Taylor, trying to weave his way through traffic, will get the 1st down. They rule him down at about the 1-yard line. 1st and goal. Barton back in shotgun again. Do they give it back to Jonathan Taylor? He sends a man in motion. He will take the snap and look to pass. Roll to the outside. He's going to try to take off. He'll get met and brought down. They rule that a sack for Norwood. Brings up a 2nd and goal at about the 3-yard line now. Back in a shotgun set again. He'll take the snap, rolling to the outside, throws on the run, and that one's going to fall incomplete. Bounced off the back of one of our linemen, I believe. But it sets up a 3rd and goal at the 3-yard line. Barton back in shotgun. They give it to Jonathan Taylor, and Taylor will get met and brought down to the 2-yard line, bringing up a 4th down. And instead of taking the 2-score lead, they are going to go for it. 4th and goal from the 2. They go back to Taylor, who goes up the middle and finds his way into the end zone. They take a 14-0 lead. Hopefully our offense is actually putting it together now, though. It's a 3rd and inches at the Colts 29. Under 5 minutes to go here in the first half. He's going to send Antoine Edmonds in motion. He lines up at receiver. He will look to pass. He goes to Edmonds, who makes the catch and keeps this drive moving to the 26-yard line. Now a 1st and 10. Back in a shotgun set again. We'll take the stop. Hand off to Keaton Mitchell, who goes to the outside, and Mitchell's going to turn that into a gain of about 2 yards. Ben Richardson back in shotgun again. Keaton Mitchell is still the running back this time. He will be looking to pass. He's going to throw this underneath, caught by Jameson Williams, who will turn that into a solid gain to set up a 3rd and inches at the 16. The Colts look like they would suffer an injury on that play, so it does stop the clock here with 3:35 to go in the first half, as we give this one to Keaton Mitchell for the easy 1st down. Now at the 13-yard line, Richardson back in shotgun again. Keaton Mitchell still the running back. He's going to send a man in motion. He will finally take the snap and look to pass. He's going to the end zone and missing Brian Duvall, I believe. 2nd and 10 at the 13-yard line. He's back in a shotgun set again. He's going to send Dylan Kruger in motion, who will now line up on the outside. He takes the snap, looking to pass again. He's going to throw this over the middle, caught by Kruger, who breaks a tackle and is brought down at the 9-yard line. That sets up a 3rd and 6 for the Thunderbirds now. Richardson back in shotgun will drop back, a quick throw to the outside, and that one is just straight up dropped by the receiver. We will have to send out kicker Glenn Griffin for about a 25-yard try here with 2:10 to go in the half to at least get on the board. The kick is away, and it is good. Okay, but we do have some life here. In the last 2 minutes of the first half, Tracy Wilcox picks off Eli Barton, and we take over at the 37-yard line. So now it is just a matter of if we can take advantage of it. 1st and 10. In a shotgun set, Keaton Mitchell is the running back. He sends him out wide. Now he'll drop back. He's going over the middle. He finds Brian Duvall, who's going to get close to the marker. They rule it 2nd and inches. Ben Richardson back in shotgun again. He's once again going to send a man in motion. He will take the snap and looks to pass. Rolling to the outside. He throws on the run. That's caught and dropped by Keaton Mitchell. Still a 3rd and inches this time. Quarterback Ben Richardson back in shotgun for the 3rd down here. He's going to send a man in motion again. We'll drop back and look for a quick pass. He's going over the middle. He finds his man, and that is going to be receiver Joe Wayne down to the 16. We do have all 3 timeouts, but for some reason are not burning any of them now. 40 seconds to go here in the half. He's going to send Kruger in motion again. Now Kruger's going to go right back to the other side of the line. He'll drop back and look to pass, going downfield, and he finds his man. That's going to be Jamison Williams, and we'll burn our first timeout with 33 seconds to go here in the first half, and then come back out in a shotgun set one more time. With Keaton Mitchell lined up in the backfield. Richardson's going to send Dylan Kruger in motion. And Kruger's going to go right back yet again. He will be looking to pass this time, going over the middle. He finds Jamison Williams again, this time down to the 2-yard line as we burn our second timeout. Now we come out under center. Keaton Mitchell's lined up at running back. We do have Brian Duvall on the field, so we have at least one receiver here. He will take the snap, hand off to Keaton Mitchell up the middle, who will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Toronto. We take advantage of the turnover. We would end up getting the ball to start the second half and face a 3rd and 9 from our own 31, and there is going to be a flag here. Let's see, is this going to be a false start on us? Yes, it is. So move it back to be a 3rd and 14 now. Ben Richardson's all alone in the backfield. At the 26-yard line, we'll take the snap. It's going to be a screen to Sidney Peters on the outside, and he's going to get nowhere near the marker, a 4th and 11. The Colts face a 3rd and 6 at the Toronto 36, and it looks like Anthony Richardson would come out and start the second half for Indianapolis. See if we can get him out of the field here. Goes to the outside in a diving deflection to bring up a 4th down. So they will bring out their kicker for about a 53-yard try here to try to make this a 7-point game. The snap, the hold, the kick is away, and this one will be good. And then thanks to a few big pass plays in simulation, we have a 1st and goal at the 3-yard line. From under center, handoff to Nick Chubb, and he is going nowhere. 2nd and goal. Richardson back in a shotgun set again. Keaton Mitchell still lined up in the backfield. We're going to send a man in motion. He takes the snap and looking to pass, but he's going to get sacked immediately on the play. 3rd and goal from the 10. In a shotgun set, Richardson will take the snap and looks to pass again. He's going to step up in the pocket now, rolling to the outside, throws on the run to the end zone, and that is dropped by Dylan Kruger. So it will lead to a field goal try here. The kick is away, and we have made it 17-13. But unfortunately in simulation, Anthony Richardson and Josh Downs make it 24-13. Well, actually, hold on, there's a penalty. Now it's 24-13. With 10 minutes to go in the game, it's a 3rd and 4 from the 45. Richardson's back in shotgun. He'll take the snap and looks to pass. Going downfield, he finds his man. That's Sidney Peters, who fights his way all the way down to the 20-yard line. 1st and 10, trying to keep our hopes alive today. Richardson back in shotgun. Will drop back and looks to pass again. He's going to fire this to the outside. That one gets deflected away. Keaton Mitchell was wide open. Had that gotten by the defender, I think Mitchell walks into the end zone. 2nd and 10 from the 20. He'll drop back and look to pass. Going downfield, and that one's going to fall incomplete. 3rd and 10. From the 20-yard line now. Back in his shotgun set, we'll give it to Keaton Mitchell, who goes to the outside, and he's going to get met and brought down for a 6-yard carry to bring up a 4th and 4. Now, do we go for it? No, we will kick the field goal for about a 30-yard try. It will make this a 1-score game, so we'll need to get the ball back, a touchdown, and a 2-point try. And here is our big chance to get the ball back. It's a 3rd and 15. From the 42-yard line, Anthony Richardson back in shotgun. Will drop back and look to pass. Run to the outside. Under a lot of pressure, he's going to get sacked on the play to bring up a 4th and 22 by Jamarcus Norwood. So with 5:05 to play, from the 31-yard line, Richardson back in shotgun. Keaton Mitchell is the running back. He'll drop back and look to pass, going over the middle. He finds Mitchell, and that'll be a gain of about 8 yards on the play. Now a 2nd and 2 from the 40-yard line. Mitchell is still lined up at running back. He's going to send Brian Duvall in motion. We toss it to Duvall, who cuts up field and has the first down to about the 45. Ben Richardson back in shotgun again. Keaton Mitchell still lined up in the backfield. Under 4 minutes to play. He's going to send Joe Wayne in motion. He drops back and looks to pass. He's going to go deep downfield and overthrow his man. It's 2nd and 10. from the 45-yard line now. In a shotgun set one more time. Mitchell's still the running back, dropping back, going downfield. He finds his man. This time it's Jameson Williams for the first down. We are now officially into Colts territory. About 3 minutes to go here in the game. He takes the snap. It's a handoff to Keaton Mitchell, who was blown up in the backfield. That's a 2-yard loss. Back in a pistol set. He'll take the snap, and they play fake it to Keaton Mitchell. Looking to go downfield. He'll throw it to the outside, caught by Brian Duvall, who steps out of bounds. With 2:26 remaining, both teams do have all 3 timeouts. It's a 3rd and 8 from the 42. Richardson out of shotgun will drop back and look to pass. Stay in the pocket. Now he's going to lob this one to the outside, and it looks like he just threw that one away. I don't know what that was. He had plenty of time to throw the ball. Now on 4th down, it's a play fake, and he's getting sacked on the play. So with 2:18 to go after the turnover on downs, the Colts will take over at the 47-yard line. Richardson drops back. He's under pressure, and he's getting sacked on the play for a loss of 6. We would then burn our very first timeout with 2:13 remaining. 2nd and 16 from the 41. It's a handoff to Jonathan Taylor, and Taylor has some solid blocking that'll set up a 3rd and 11 for a 5-yard run as we burn our 2nd timeout. So now Richardson comes out in shotgun from the 46-yard line. Can we get them off the field here? Out of a shotgun set, he'll take the snap and look to pass again. Throwing over the middle, caught by Alec Pierce, who was going to fight for the first down but not get there. 4th and 2, we burn our final timeout with 2:03 remaining, and the Colts are going to punt this ball away. So let's see what kind of field position we actually end up getting. The snap, the punt, and it's going to go deep downfield, and we call a fair catch as it bounced into the end zone. So Ben Richardson has no timeouts here. 1:57 to go, down by 8. In a shotgun set, he will take the snap. He's going to go deep on the first play and miss Jameson Williams. 2nd and 10. At the 20-yard line, back in a shotgun set again. He's going to send Dylan Kruger in motion. He's going to motion all the way to the outside. He will drop back and look to pass again. He's going to fire over the middle. He finds his man. That's going to be Antoine Edmonds for the first down. But the clock is going to continue to run. About 1:20 to go in the game now with a 5-wide set. Richardson will take the snap and looks to pass. A quick throw to the outside will be caught, and that's a gain of about 7 yards. But once again, the clock will not stop. About 1 minute to go here from the 40. Out of a shotgun set. Going downfield, he finds his man. It's another first down, but once again, the clock will continue to move. Down to 48 seconds to go in the game. He's going to send Kruger in motion this time. He lines up on the outside with 40 seconds to play. He will take the snap and looks to pass. Staying in the pocket, going deep downfield. And he's going to find Jameson Williams across the middle, but the clock continues to run. Down to 22 seconds. Richardson takes the snap, and he's going to roll to the outside. He's under a lot of pressure and will throw this one away. 17 seconds remaining in the game. It's a 2nd and 10. From the 36-yard line, Richardson will drop back and look to pass. Standing in the pocket, he's going to lob this one to the outside, and he throws that one away too. 12 seconds remaining. From the 36-yard line, Richardson will drop back and look to pass. Standing in the pocket, he's going to go deep towards the sideline and miss a wide open man. Unfortunately, these sliders just don't seem to like Ben Richardson. He does not have poor accuracy. 4th and 10 from 8 seconds to go. He will drop back, trying to keep this hope alive. He's going to load up and go deep towards the end zone, into traffic, and get intercepted for the 3rd time today. Maybe I need to bump the accuracy up just a little bit more because there were just a lot of weird misses in this game, and I really don't understand it, why he is not hitting these passes. He's like a 90-plus overall quarterback, has solid accuracy, and it's just missing what should be easy throws for him. Final stats on the day, he goes 29 of 46 for 278 yards, no touchdowns, but 3 picks. Running the ball, Keaton Mitchell gets 39 yards and a touchdown. And receiving, Brian Duvall 8 for 72, Dylan Kruger 8 for 86. Tracy Wilcox led the team in tackles with a total of 10. In sacks, Jamarcus Norwood got 2, Zach Harrison got 1.5, Sealer got 1, Tony George got 1, and then Corey Bailey and Braxton Cunningham both shared 1. And Tracy Wilcox came away with our only interception. The Colts obviously had 2 quarterbacks play today. Anthony Richardson played pretty well, 7 of 9 for 85 yards and a touchdown. Eli Barton, 7 of 15 for 70 yards, 1 touchdown and a pick. Running the ball, Jonathan Taylor got 85 yards and a touchdown. And then receiving, Alec Pierce caught 1, and Josh Downs got a touchdown as well. I think before the next episode, I'm going to up the QB accuracy just a little bit more, just because a 63% completion percentage isn't bad, but when we are watching, he is just missing a lot, and it's kind of ridiculous. But hopefully you guys still enjoyed this episode, and I will come back in week 7 when we take on the Jacksonville Jaguars.